Hi, my name is Brody Wells. I recently retired from the military, and for about 8 months, I've been looking for work. I've applied to a lot of places, and it just hasn't worked out yet. At some point, I started thinking back to when I fought forest fires. There was all these trucks out there, like just F-250s. Some of them had water tanks in them, but they were under government contract, and made me start wondering what other kinds of contracts are out there. Um, so I started digging and found SAM.gov and EVA, the Virginia procurement site, and started looking into it. I was talking to a buddy of mine about that, and he said to watch the movie War Dogs, which is fun. They did some huge contracts and follows their lessons through the bigger ones. But he said we should absolutely do this. So we went in, we got an LLC put together, and opened a business bank account, got registered on SAM.gov, got registered on Virginia's EVA, their procurement system, got a SBA and SBDB certifications, and we set all that, and now we can take credit cards. We set all that up for $145. So technically now we are government contractors. And the problem now is that a month after we started and got all certified, we haven't actually put in a bid yet. Spend time searching for contracts, reading them, trying to understand them, and keep thinking none of them are quite right. And I don't know if it's because my searches are wrong, I'm misunderstanding requirements, or I get kind of scared of the money, honestly, because I don't have any money. So if I put a bid in to provide something and then I have to buy that something, how long is it going to take to get paid back from the government? Do I just put that on a credit card? Kind of scary. So the premise of this channel is to figure all that out, because I've watched other YouTube channels. You kind of got a wide dichotomy, right? You got War Dogs. He's actually one of the guys that was about. Started a YouTube channel and a academy, War Dogs Academy, and makes it sound like work, but that anybody can do it. And then you have the other side of it, which is like GovClose, says that you cannot do this without a product. Don't even try. And I think that there's something in the middle there, right? You, it's probably a lot of work, and you're not just gonna win millions of dollars worth of contracts right off the bat, but that you don't actually have to have a perfect product to start. You can probably start with something real small, like providing something. I was just looking at doing one for scoops, like ice cream scoops and spatulas and stuff, and you can probably find a supplier and get that delivered, drop shipped, just so that then you have a portfolio of working with the government. And then you get a little bit of capital, and then you can start working up to bigger ones and start developing a niche so that then you have a product. You have something that you're good at providing to the government. And there's also the channels where you have people that are usually selling a class, like War Dogs Academy or other classes on how to do it. I don't know, I haven't seen anybody actually do from start to finish and think about all of the things in it. Like I was watching one today. It was a good video, but about finding a contract to shred top secret papers and for the Air Force. And he talked a lot about how you figure out how much you would have to pay him. He didn't, that I saw, talk about that person has to have a top secret clearance to go in there. So how do you find somebody that has a top secret clearance, can get on the base, can get into the building? If you can't find somebody like that, how do you make somebody like that? How do you get somebody a top secret clearance? How much does that cost? So I can't find who's actually thinking about all of the technical details about how you would provide this. So I plan on walking through all of it, doing all of the learning live. And I'm going to start it with 0. So I haven't bid on any contracts. I haven't won any contracts. Haven't gotten any money, and don't have any money to float the government right now. And lessons learned, there's been some lessons learned, don't get me wrong there. Getting together an LLC, getting certified on SBA and SBDB, all of it takes a lot of work. I've learned a lot of lessons on those, but I'm going to start this channel at 0 so that we can learn some things together about actually putting together a contract, bidding, and hopefully making some money.